Drickthentics channel presents you a Saturday with Drickthentics. Good at you all, beautiful folks. Well, I will take a few minutes of your time to share some talk with you with an open heart, as it has been now nearly 4 months now that I've created this channel. So you may have figured by now what the channel is all about, of course. It is indeed all about playing video games, but not only. I like to create stories since a young age, and I have already implemented seeds of a background story that will slowly unravel and uncover some mysteries that I have led here and there since I started back in August. You may have already heard of 5 different characters, including me, that are some kind of a brotherhood or a clan of game nutters, as they like to call themselves. Well, everything I do on this channel serves a purpose, and obviously, well, I won't say much about it. But though they keep plotting in the shadows, it won't be the last time we'll heard of them, of course. And there will be much more to come about them. If you guys watched my first videos about The Sims 4, you have already guessed that I killed that show after Connor tragically died of electrocution. Well, at this point, I was shocked that it happened so quickly and so soon, because I never really anticipated that. And even though I tried to play it in a different way, Connor always end up killed himself. So I think that I think that since the beginning I played it in a way that was meant for him to die in a certain way. So this is when the next show, The Chronicles of Drickthentics, happened, and where I started with a playthrough of the remake Half-Life game. Well, because of course I needed to find new ideas and to keep on the channel going, obviously, because I was kind of stuck at this point. I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do next, and such. So yeah, so this is where I decided to create The Chronicles of Drickthentics. The Chronicles are what I call it a loose way of being myself. Like, it is a way to release all that weirdness and crazy insane mind I can have while playing certain games.
If I'm not smart enough. Even those red laser beams are dangerous, mate. Because if you touch them, well, the turrets are gonna go really hard on you. Best way to handle that deadly situation is to use the crowbar here and smash that thing down. Take that! Why are you carrying those turrets, mate?
I mean, so to be honest, sometimes you can really be wondering what the heck am I doing, or if I am on drugs or such. Well, not at all. No. So that's not the case. The Chronicles are really a reflection of what I am when I play in a non-serious, unfocused, and goofy manner. Okay, so yeah. So obviously I will keep that show going on, and in order to cover more and more games that I like to play, and where I can do some, really insane and goofy stuff. Yeah. So even at the end of the game Black Mesa, which to not tease a lot, which actually we are getting it. Okay, so close. There will be other games that I would like to cover and to play in the most goofy and unserious manner. I think that I've already gave some clues about the next game that will be on the Chronicles, but I'm sure that you've already figured out that it's going to be Half-Life 2.
Is proud to present Nightmares at the Baker's.
Welcome to the family, son.
A Resident Evil 7 playthrough.
All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
So then, you already know about the Wailing Horrors, which are, of course, focusing on survival horror games I played or never played before. Of course, right now, since it's a young show, so I haven't made it to take the turn I wanted to take. Okay, but regardless, I'm really thrilled by it. I like the idea, and I wish it to develop it more. So in the future. Now, you also have wondered how come I may change my way of making videos, since I reckon there are some things that I delete or gone forever, and some things I add from one previous video to a new one. It is only because I like to try new things, as you may have expected. Okay, new ways to make a video, so I can make it the best entertaining possible. But you know, this is a long road, and I am far from getting it right. So I'm sure that one day I'm gonna make it right, and I will create more enjoyable content. This is why I wanted to do that particular video today, where I mostly talk and I'm not playing directly. Well, yeah, that's a deliberate choice on making a Saturday special talk video with me. Yes, of course. Even though I'm new to the media and new to the platform, I know there is a lot of opportunities to unleash creativity and content in hoping to reach out to an audience that will make a creator like me thrive more, or going down because I have nothing creative or and entertaining enough. And of course I'm ready to accept that, you know, that a failure can happen, and that I will learn a lot from it. I'm always open to criticism, either good or bad, as long as it keeps me growing as an entertainer, or if I found out that unfortunately I don't have what it takes to keep on going. You know, in a more personal note, I lived a life that was full of good and bad, and I knew I wouldn't be able to unleash my creativity on the platform until I managed to make things right as an individual. Because I refused to start making videos and being torn apart at the same time, which would have been a digital and personal suicide if I had taken the YouTube route when I was probably in my 20s, because I was still a mess back then. Now, I have already teased in a few last videos that I will be releasing a new show focusing on one game I fancy much, and I played for so long and for such a long time that I also had to keep, unfortunately, playing it for years because of personal issues. And I know that with the release of the incoming expansion, I think that it will be a game changer for that particular game. You may have guessed, it will be about World of Warcraft. And since the new expansion, of course, the Dragonflight will be released really soon, I will make a special show about a character that I hope will be as much funny as I would like him to be. And I'm really excited to get started and show it to you guys. So obviously, because in my area, the expansion won't be released until next Tuesday, so that's why on Monday I'm gonna actually start the show, but really slowly. I'm gonna put the atmosphere and the tone that it's gonna take. So yeah, obviously on Monday that's not gonna be about the expansion itself, because it won't be released at the time. I know that it will be releasing in America on Monday, and since I always release my videos according to the Pacific time in the United States and not in Europe, sorry guys, but for us that's gonna be on Tuesday. So obviously I will make the first video of the show about the Dragonflight expansion pack on Tuesday. So bear in mind that I'm releasing weekly shows in order to make my channel as close as what you can see on TV, without those boring ads for now that disturb our focus. And I will keep it that way because it fits my schedule according to my day job for now, because I know that people must work 2 jobs to support their families and such, so I can say I understand them when they have to work 6 or 7 days a week. But always remember, guys, that I'm doing this for you, for entertaining you, for making you spend you know, less boring and annoying time, even though my videos are quite boring and annoying at some point. But I also do it for me, since I want to know if I got what it takes to make it. I mean, so to entertain people, okay? Because I've always wanted to. I mean, I've always wanted to entertain and to you know, and to be myself.
Sket's just reading too much. I know, she's dumb, right? She always do that whenever she got drunk before riding. Well, no wonder where your genetic flow comes from then. Oh, so in this room that I call the torture room, there's an alien ducker that keeps insulting your mom. Where is it, dude, so we can teach him some manners? What do you mean, we? It's not about my mom, but yours. Okay, dude, but let's teach him some respect anyways.
Especially because I've already planned lots of ideas for this channel that I must keep on working the way I do, in hoping to show you guys more and more the fruition of my ideas getting real. And I know that the question mark on Buddy Dude's tag may speak to you as a big mystery. Yeah, that's for sure, dude. You still haven't, you know, talked about me, mate. I would feel really, you know, sad about it. But, well, of course, do not worry, he will have more in him than meets the eye, really. Yeah, I may surprise more than one guy here. What do you mean? Well, of course, I much appreciate your support of any kind. You may have noticed that in a few videos I was doing that call of action and subscribe and like, but I actually found out that this is not my way of doing things. I really don't like to call people, to subscribe to my channel in order to grow in numbers, because I stick to the idea that if I like what I watch, then I'm gonna subscribe and I'm gonna support the creator automatically to keep on going, because I know, I think that it's common sense to say that if we show a little bit of support of any creators, they can thrive more and more, and they can deliver more surprising content that you probably never expected. So this is why I will never put any kind of subscribe thing, because I want to do things a certain way, and I would prefer to read comments, either positive or negative, so I can take my channel to one direction that's gonna please a lot of viewers. Well, that's it, folks, for today. Special Saturday. Of course, I'm gonna so in the future, I'm gonna keep some Saturdays as a way to talk and so with an open heart, so with you, okay, about the directions that I'm taking, about also the things that I'm planning to do. So yeah, and to be able to talk with you guys, because I think that in the long process, those Saturday talks are gonna be some kind of if you have any questions about the show, about the characters, about, I don't know, Buddy Dude maybe, or anything like that, then that's gonna be an opportunity so to talk, on Saturdays, obviously. So thank you so much for listening to me today, and I hope now that you get a better feeling and clarity on what my channel is about and what to expect next. Because as I mentioned previously, I've already got a lot of ideas to make that channel keep on growing and to take it to a certain direction. Okay, and I know that, for example, if you watched my Sims 4 videos, you may have noticed that I've implemented a phone calls when I introduced the Buddy Dude, and I will get the feature back.
Why does a seagull fly over the sea? Because if it flew over the bag, it would be a bagel.
What the? Hey, let's continue, shall we? But I just actually so find out that with the pace that I'm taking, with the Chronicles and with the Wailing Horrors, and soon with the new show, the phone calls would just cut the momentum of the video, and that would be with the Sims 4. I think that was more okay. That was bearable, because the tempo, because the momentum of a Sims 4 video is not the same, obviously, and that would fit right in. So this is it, finally. I'm really sorry for all that talk and such, but like always, I wish you to stay well and take good care of yourself, please. I can't stress enough how important it is to look out for your health and for your family and such. So I'll see you in the next one, surely Monday, and bye-bye now. Bye, dude! You don't think that you will ever forget about me, right?